Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm giving a 3-week update of the Tyre Shine Showdown. So today we're going to be measuring the appearance, if it's still on there, and number 2, the protection that it's giving. So as always, let's start with the Bowdens Own Sweet Rubber. Obviously we've got the control section, which is the spokes where the air valve is. So I'm just having a look to see if we can see a line in which the Bowdens Own was applied compared to the control. There is a line there at the bottom, but it has faded quite a bit at the top. There's almost a line there, but you can still kind of see a difference between, I guess, the rest of the wheel and where it hasn't been applied. It's very minimal though. It's very minimal. So I'd almost say that it's the showiness has come off. So let's see if it's still repelling water. So as we can see, I'll have a look at that. So the water just beads as it hits the tire, and look at where the control is. That's just absorbing water. So wow, okay, so the protection is still very heavy on the Bowdens Own. Obviously, in terms of looks, you'd be looking to reapply that. However, look at the protection it's giving. So it's very evident where I haven't applied the Tyre Shine. So look at that. So just going to go over it again. We can see it bead pretty much instantly as soon as it hits the tire. And that's very nice. So over to the Mirch Super Tyre Shine. Again, this was the glossiest one that we had. So let's have a look at how it looks. So this is the whole tire. We obviously got the control at the bottom there. I don't really like when the control's at the bottom, but unfortunately it is. So on the right hand side there, yeah, we can see the line still. On the left hand side, not so much. So appearance wise, this is still holding up, probably holding up better than the Bowdens Own. So let's see how it repels. So again, repelling water really well. We can really see where the control is at the bottom there. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like it so much when the control's on the bottom, because it just comes off. Gravity does its thing and it comes off, but really and truly, you can still see where the control is. So the Mirch Super Tyre Shine is still repelling water very well. Again, it's probably holding up the best at the moment in terms of visually, well, better than the Bowdens. So yeah, it's doing quite well in this test, which I do quite like. So as we can see, the beading all around the tire, except for the control area. So that's still holding up really well. Again, appearance-wise, I am a nitpicker, so I would be reapplying that. NV Onyx now. This is the one that I use for my personal car. It's the look I like most. So let's have a look at the tire. So obviously there's the control there. It is still that matte finish, so it's obviously not as glossy as the Super Tyre Shine, so it's harder to see if it's still there. You can still see a line there on the top, well, in the middle of the screen, but on the top spoke. On the bottom spoke, no, not so much, not so evident. So it is, I guess, very similar to the Mirch Super Tyre Shine, where we can clearly see one defined line and then the other line is non-existent. The tyre is quite dirty at the moment, from what I can tell. Let's see how it goes with the water. Okay, so again, we got the valve on the right hand side there. So that's our control. And wow, okay. So it's beading on quite well on the left, the top and the bottom, but the whole right side looks like it's failed essentially. Little bit disappointing, because as I said, this is the one I use for my personal ride. So okay, let's have a look again. Yeah, it's not really repelling. It's not really beading too well. A little bit disappointing. That's pretty much failed, unfortunately. A little bit disappointing there. Yeah, I still really like the look of it, but in terms of endurance, the other two are definitely holding up much better. As you can see, it hurts for me to say it, but it is the truth. So, yeah, the Bowdens Own and the Mirch have held on longer than the NV Onyx. So yeah, that's definitely failed, and definitely reapply time on that tyre. So now the MotorTech. Again, this is the cheapest of the lot, and it is a spray-on. So not something that I really like doing. However, having a look at the tyre there, it actually still looks like it's holding up quite well in terms of appearance. So we're going to zoom into the valve, and we can still see a line there very vaguely. On the bottom, you can definitely see it. So I'm in between the N and the E on the tyre. And on the top, you can vaguely see a line. So very, 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 very close to failing the look. But having a look at the whole tyre, it still looks like it's holding up quite well. The tyre shine. Look, generally most tyre shines, in terms of looks, they should be failing about now, but they should still give off some protection. So that's what I'm expecting now. Having a look at this, look at the control compared to the rest of the wheel. That's beating so well. Wow. I'm very impressed for an $8 product. Wow. Look at that. So very evident where the control is, and very evident where I've applied the tyre shine still 3 weeks later. So very, very surprised by that. So I will do one more update next week, just to see how it all goes. And then I might do a separate video of my findings and work out a formula in which we can have a champion and a winner out of these four. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you do want to be notified of those videos that I upload. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching.